Fuck off.
Go film it. It is.
You got this.
Say it before you jump.
This is full proper.
Say it full proper before you jump.
Say it. Alright, go. G'day cunts, how the fuck is it going? Long time no see. I made a video in 3 weeks, been a bit busy, but anyway, let's get back into it. With we'll start off with some fucking fire. Ready for the stories again, because I'm sick of making let's plays, yeah, I know you are, so here we go. So, fucking, not to say man, it's just, I haven't made these in ages, but, so anyway, who cares about anything else, let's just get into it. So, yeah, so it was Thursday night, so I just went to the beach with the boys. Like I went to the gym, then beach, and then we came back to mine, right? So there was, how many was there? There was 6 of us, 6 of my mates. Anyway, let's just say 6. So my ex-girlfriend messages him, and she goes, oh fucking, but the weird thing is, she messaged my brother's girlfriend before that, and she goes, oh, is Fletcher working today? And then she freaked out, because, you know, it's my ex-girlfriend, why the fuck is she messaging her? Because I blocked her on everything and shit, because that's what you do, like, one and done. And, so she messages her, she goes, oh, is Fletcher at work today? And I'm like, fuck off, what the fuck? I just said, yeah, of course, I've worked for the rest of my life, slut. And then, so I just told her to say, yeah, he has work. And then, but oh my god, he full messages my mate, and I got the screenshots, I'm putting them up, I don't care, I'm just taking out the name, because that's legal. I did it before my other ex-girlfriend videos, because they're the fucking most popular ones. Yeah, so she was like, oh, is Fletcher home, like today, because I want to see him. And then he goes, no, like, he send it to me, and he goes, oh, that's fuck. I'll get the fucking screenshots up, hold on, let's go through my phone. Oh shit! Yeah, so anyway, sorry about that. 1 hour later, fucking got him to send the screenshots. It's so fucking funny. Yeah, so I don't know if this is in order or not, but like, I'll put them up on the screen. But like, I was at the beach, and then after that I was going to like a chick's house after, and then she was like, and then this is when he messaged me on the way there, and he was like, oh, yeah, she messaged my mate, she says, hey, can you slyly ask Fletcher if he's working today? And then he sends me, goes, oh, how full proper is that? And I'm like, fuck's sake, cunt, like, what the fuck? Like, cause she wants to fucking come over. I'm like, fucking hell, I'm going to a chick's house, like, fucking just tell her that. And she replied, and she goes, oh, what a liar. I need to get my clothes at his house anyway. I'm like, oh, well, fucking too bad. And legit, I need my clothes back, it's been 3 months, and he won't fucking let me come get it. And my mate goes, oh, what a dog. And then fucking, he goes, oh, what the fuck? And he tells his brother's girlfriend that he's working, and my mate's like, yeah, he does work, but I just said, oh, I have work after that anyway. And then, so she goes, oh, I'm a liar, and then I send him a photo with me and the chick. Then she clicks it, she goes, oh, like, she thinks, oh, he's lying, he's not with some chick, even though she got a boyfriend like 2 weeks after we broke up. And then she clicks it, she goes, I don't fucking give a shit if she's going to some bitch's house. I need my clothes. Just fucking be there, open the door and let me get my shit and go. Fucking absolute cunt. He always said it was a fucking trek to come see me, and here he is going to her house. And I was in tears, I was cracking up. She's like not taking it serious, like, oh, it's a joke, you know, he's not doing it. And then finds out, you go, oh fuck, she fucking clicks it in her brain. Gets angry at me for seeing the chick, like, fucking, she gets, oh, like, what the fuck, anyway. Yeah, and I just said, fucking, like, I was cracking, like, how fucking funny is that shit? And then I said, like, oh, fucking, like, stop having to go at me, like, cause she was full on a leash, I didn't fucking change myself for, like, some chick, like, fucking, all she was good for was a root anyway, and that's all you need in life. Like, oh, I want a loving, like, no, you don't want that shit, fuck that. I'm 17, cunt, not fucking 54 or some shit. And then fucking, yeah, then like he sent this before, but like, I don't know, he's a fucking annoying cunt, like it's so confusing. But she was like, oh, how much does it hurt if you stab, how much do keys hurt? Fucking, she thinks she's so smart, I can't even read a fucking, like, oh, what the fuck? Then she goes, oh, how much does it hurt to be kicked in the nuts? Imagine how much it'll hurt if I bash that in with a weight. Bro, you don't even lift. My mate just goes, oh, I can't describe the pain. How much does keys hurt? Yeah, that's fucking great grammar. If you stab it into someone's skin, I'll fucking claw his eyes out. Fucking cunt, cum guzzling piece of shit. That's a bit ironic of you. But yeah, we'll move on. And she's like, he doesn't stand a chance. And then fucking he goes, calm down. She goes, no, he's Fletcher. I mean, my mate goes, well, get your boyfriend to bash him. And she goes, no, I'll bash him. He knows I can do it. And then he's like, naturally, he's like, what do you mean? He's fucking twice your size, cunt. Yeah, that's a photo of me taking a shit. How good's that? Just send it to him. He was like, oh, she was like, oh, wait, you don't happen to have his number, do you? And then he's like, yeah, I do. Why? She was like, can I have it so I can call him unless you want to, because I'm honestly so fucking desperate to see him at this point, just so fucking dog with him. My mate goes, sweet. Then she goes, wait, you will? She goes, fucking scum of the earth, I'll make sure he doesn't have children. You're the one that wanted to have children with me, so what's your fucking problem, cunt? Like, you're full proper. That's all I'm saying. And she goes, oh, you're completely welcome to bash the cunt because I will legit cave his head in tonight. And then he goes, Jesus, that's a bit aggressive. She goes, so is, because I said like, oh, I burnt her clothes, because she full called up my phone when I was at the beach with my mates. And my mate answered and he was saying all this shit like, I was just saying like, oh, I burn her clothes anyway. And then she goes, oh, so is burning my clothes. And then he goes, touche. And then like she said something, oh, fucking hell. And he goes, oh, it's a bit harsh. And she goes, I know, I'm going over there tonight. His roommate isn't gonna let me in because my mate said he was my roommate or something. Full believes it, fucking idiot. And then she goes, but I honestly don't know what to do. There was so much shit I had there. And then my mate goes, who's his roommate? And then she goes, oh, some guy. And then, but my mate didn't know, he was at home. He wasn't with us. And he goes, oh, what the fuck are you talking about? She goes, I don't know, some guy who wasn't Fletcher answered. And then he goes, alright, that's weird. And yeah. So anyway, back to real life. Yeah, so after I saw the chick came back, all my mates from the beach came back. Like they just went back to like my mate's house, who lives on Bondi Beach. And yeah, they all came back after, and I didn't have work this day, so it was lucky. And yeah, since we knew she was fucking coming, and she also wanted to get her clothes, so they were in my drawer for like 3 months. I don't know why she even fucking bring them here. Like, what a fucking spastic. So yeah, we put them in a plastic bag, put it upstairs. We got all this shit. I literally, everyone, all my mates, we all pissed on it, pissed in the bag, all over her clothes and shit. That I literally fucking bent over, took a shit on them. It was so fucked, because when I was at my mate's house before, I took the fattest shit, so everything was out of me. And then, fucking, I just took this small, it looked like Nutella. Oh, it was just so fucked. And then just got all this like barbecue sauce, all this fucking custard and shit, put it in there. And then we put it at, because outside my room, I don't know if you've seen it, obviously not, but there's like the front yard's down there, and it's this ramp that goes upstairs to the front door. Yeah, we put it at the top of the stairs at the front door, so she has to like walk up to the ramp to get him and then walk back down. So yeah, we put the bag there, locked the fucking thing. Ooh, and then we all went out the front, because she said to my mate like she was coming at like 8:30 or something, so like 8:20 went out, like hide in the neighbour's yard and shit. Oh, so we were out the front with like all these eggs and shit, because we're gonna fucking, because I thought my other ex-girlfriend was gonna drop her off, I mean like go with her, because they both, obviously they're best mates now because they both hate me, that's how life works. And so I thought she was gonna come with her to get it and be like, oh yeah, revenge or whatever, even though the thing is, she broke up with me, and I just let her, and then she wanted to get back with me after, and I was like, fuck off, I don't want to, because I honestly had no interest in her other than what she has down under. So like, oi, she full broke up me over YouTube. That's so funny, because I made like some video where her friend tried to defend my other ex-girlfriend, and she full got angry over that. She's like, no, I can't be with you anymore. I'm like, oh, sweet as, I don't fucking want to get rid of you for ages, cunt, but like I was just keeping you around for like what you're good for. Yeah, so like I didn't do anything wrong. Like all I did was YouTube. Like fucking, bro. But like, yeah, it was over before it started anyway. Yeah, so I did nothing wrong, and she's trying to like bash me and shit. Like I just read out the messages. She wants to like fucking claw my eyes out and shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? And then so yeah, we're all at the front waiting, and my mate had a back injury. And he was waiting, he was like inside because he couldn't run. But he was supposed to, like, when she was walking down the ramp with her clothes, he was supposed to like open the door and egg her, then lock it. But like he didn't know, like I don't know what the girl was. Yeah, we're at the front hiding in the neighbour's yard. And it was so annoying, there was all these cars come past, we all thought it was them, because like a few cars like stopped like right in front of my house. We were like about to egg them, but then it turned out to be like different cunts. We're like, fuck. Because it looks so sketchy, we're just like hiding like behind these like bushes and shit. And then yeah, and I was so lucky because we thought, oh, what's it called? Fuck, I'm losing track here, mate. Gotta use my fucking thick brain. Yeah, and then eventually the car came, it stopped, people got out of the car. And then the car took off, so we're like, oh fuck. But it turned out it wasn't them. That was a different, like, it was the neighbours or some shit. So that was lucky. We were about to egg that. Like, when they was driving past, we were about to egg them, then leg it. But it wasn't even them, so that was pretty lucky. And then, yes, anyway, eventually they came. And then we were like, all, because we split up, like, I was on this side of the road, my mates were on the other side, like, I'm behind the car, I was hiding behind, like, some bushes. And then, yeah, finally came, but then, like, they got dropped off or something. And then... So we saw them walking up the ramp, and the car took off. So they were getting a bus home or something. Yeah, so they're walking up the ramp, and then we couldn't see what was happening because like there's like a house blocking where you can see. And then we all like went up and we like hid in the neighbour's yard. And then it was so funny because when like we were just supposed to like, since there wasn't a car, we were just supposed to somehow egg her. Like it's so hard to hit fucking moving target that's fucking like that small. But she was with some like other Asian cunt, and then I don't know what my mates did, but we were just gonna like throw eggs and run like around the street and then like go up the garage. Like we weren't trying to full like bash them or anything. We were just like trying to like fucking just egg them. The plan was to egg them when they got the bag and got in the car. But I don't know what even happened in the bag. I don't know if they took it or like if they like threw it because of all the shit in it. It was so funny. I put it in this bag and like wrapped it up and shit. It was so good. Like it looked like it was like, oh, here you go, nice fucking have your clothes. But there's just shit and stuff all over. Because like we put the clothes in a plastic bag and put it in another bag anyway. So yeah, she goes up. I don't know what they did. They must have had food or something and wiped it on the fucking door because there was all this shit on my door. And then when they were walking back down the ramp, we were like fucking in the neighbour's yard. I don't know what my mates did, but I had like one egg because we didn't have time to get eggs before because she was coming like as soon as we got home. And then yeah, so we had like a few eggs from the fridge upstairs, and then like I don't know what mates did, but I had like some custard shit and an egg, but like we were so far away that they were all gonna follow me because I didn't know where to go. So I went up first, I was like, oi bitch, and then I just fucking threw an egg. I don't know if it hit her or not, it was pitch black, couldn't see, but then like, and then I just legged it, because I thought all my mates were gonna throw their eggs and shit. I don't know what happened, but then I threw the egg, and then I was like, fuck, and then I legged it around, jumped the back of the garage, and my mate was behind me, then everyone else came back afterwards. Yeah, then we were up in the lounge room, like right outside the front fucking door, and then, yeah, we were just cracking up and shit because of how funny it was. And then we were like, oh, let's go see if they're down there, so we opened the door, went down the ramp, and I was just like, all my mates were behind me, and I just went to I was looking like in the front yard and shit, and I was like, oh, no one's here. And then I had like there's like a gate, like front gate, and I had it. It's like the size of me, and I was just holding on to it. I just said to my mates like, oh yeah, there's no one here. I turn around, the bitch is fucking like sprinting towards me from the other side of the street, and my reflexes fucking adrenaline kicked in. I was just like, I turned around, this chick is like literally 5 meters away from me. I'm like, oh fuck, slammed the gate in the face, ran up the ramp, all my mates were behind me, we were all cracking up. And then like we all like, cause my door is weird, it's like this huge glass door, and I fucking got my finger jammed at once and it cut my fucking fingernail out. It was fucked. And then yeah, so I got in, my mates closed the door, and then got there in time, and they were like pushing the door like that, and I had to get the key out of my back pocket and like lock the door. That's the only way you can close it. There's no like just normal handle or anything. And then so like my mates were like, they're big cunts, we all go to the gym, so they'll just hold it back. She was no chance. Some small little fucking bits. She was holding the door, I locked it, and we were all cracking up and shit, and she was like full banging the door, she was smashing the fucking door and shit, full trying to break in. It's like bash me or something. She already got her clothes, she's got nothing else here, aside from like fucking myself, obviously. That's the worst thing you can lose. Yeah, then we were just like all barking and shit, and we were just like, ooh. I don't know why, but all my mates like went downstairs. And then they just like fucking hid in my room, and then I was like walking through the hallway like outside my room, and I could hear these fucking like this some Asian cunt like, oh, we fucking call the cops, we're gonna call the cops, we're gonna fucking do all this shit. And like when I was upstairs, when she was like banging in, I had my mate on like speed dial on Facebook. He's a fucking big cunt, he lives like right up the road, and I've known him since I was like fucking 3. And I was like, oi, there's cunts trying to break in my house, and he's like, yeah, sweet, he literally got here in like fucking 3 minutes. But like, yeah, after that we went downstairs, and I could hear them in my front yard, and they full got like my bin and like the neighbour's bin and shit, they full dumped it on my front yard, and I heard all of these like bottles smashing on like the footpath, and then I was like, oh, now that's it, I'm fucking like, it was all a joke, we weren't gonna fucking bash some shit, like, that's fucked. But then, since there was a guy there as well, and I heard fucking shit smashing on my thing, so I was like, nah, that's it. I went upstairs, fucking unlocked the door, and we all went down, and we couldn't, like, we were searching, like, the front yard and shit to see if they were hiding, like, to, like, fucking fight us or something. There was like 5 of us that like they had no chance. So we went out and we couldn't find them. Like we were looking everywhere. They must have like legged it up the hill to the bus stop. And then that's when my mate fucking came down in his fucking V8 ute. It was so fucked. Like you can hear it from the fucking up, like from his house. And then yeah, he pulled up and then he didn't know who my mates were. So he ran up towards him with the baseball bat and then he saw me there. So he was like, oh, what the fuck. He was like, who the fuck are you cunts? And then we're like, oh, they legged it somewhere, and there was fucking garbage all over like my front yard and shit. That's why I was gonna, like, me and mates were gonna go out and fucking bash the cunts. But yeah, for fucking up my house, that's what happens. Cause you know, like fucking, he was some small little Asian kid, like he's got nothing on us. Like fucking hell. We would have fucking like ended their life. But yeah, anyway, my mate like who came down got back in his ute, and then they were like fucking searching around my area to like find them. My mate was like, oh yeah, they're probably getting the bus. I heard them, cause like I heard them say they were like getting the bus like when they were like smashing my fucking house up. And it would have been so funny. Imagine if she got in, I would have just fucking like lobbed her down the stairs and just fucking like KO'd her or some shit, just king hit. But like yeah, she couldn't get in anyway. It was just so fucking funny. Like at the time, like she must have been having a mental fucking breakdown nightmare, and we were just cracking up, like just fucking making dog noises and shit. And then yeah, so my mate got back in the car with my mate and they were searching for her. And we were just around here. Yeah, they went up to the bus stop and they found the chick and the fucking Asian cunt. And they were at a bus stop and it was so funny. My mate pulled up, he was like, oh you fucking cunt, trying to break into my mate's house, you dog, fucking knock you out or something. And then he's just like, oh, what a pussy, I want to find this cunt and fucking bash him. He was like, oh it wasn't me, it was her. Full hides behind a fucking chick. How low can you be, cunt? That's a fucking, like, cause fucking my mate's huge, like he's fucking like 6'8". Oh, like fucking you lost over, like that's why I called him straight away. You've like no one's getting in around, you're dead, like. And then and then fucking he fully hid behind the, like, cause at night time there's security guards on the bus cause of all the bogans around this fucking area, and I know that for a fact. And then yeah, hid behind the security guard and he full goes, oh see that guy over there, he raped that chick. Like that's so fucked, like. Blaming rape on like some cunt to fucking hide yourself. What a pussy. When he got on the bus and the bus was taken off, he was like, yeah, fuck you, like, cause he's safe now. So, and the funny thing was, when my mate was searching for them, I called up her phone and the fucking Asian cunt answered. And this is when I clicked it, like it was all a joke until they vandalized, like put all these bins on my fucking house and shit. Called him up, I was like, oi cunt, fucking come back here now, I'll fucking knock you out, cunt. Come back here and clean it up, I'll make you fucking clean up with your tongue. And he's like, no, fuck you, I'm gonna come, I know where you live, boy, I'm gonna come back there and fucking, I'm gonna come back there with all my mates and you won't expect it. I'm like, yeah, come back now, cause I had all my mates here, fucking come back, we'll fucking deck you, cunt. Some like Asians, they're fucking stupid, they're fucking scrawny, the only thing they're good at is maths or some shit. And fucking getting beaten by their parents for fucking having boyfriends and shit, fucking weird culture, fuck. Hate cultures. I'm just so happy. I'm just fucking Aussie, no religion, no fucking worries. What was all this fucking gay shit? Like, fucking just live your life, cunt. Don't fucking live your life hoping some cunt in the sky is gonna fucking save you. Like, fuck. But yeah, anyway, then after that my mates, like, they came back and they were just saying like, oh, we saw the cunt and they should've, like, they're not gonna come back after they saw my mate. Like, they're not coming back. Seeing that cunt with the baseball bat, no way, mate, you're fucked. But yeah, it was funny after that because my sisters and like mum came home and shit, and like my fucking little sister called her up and she was full like saying, yeah, come back here and clean up and like pay for it, you damaged the house. And she's like, no, I didn't do it, no. And then she was like, oh, that's not what the cameras say, love, I'm going to the cops now. And she's like, oh, fine, okay, I'll pay you for it and I'll clean it up tomorrow or something. Or she's like, oh, I can't clean it up because she's going back to her fucking own land at Thailand or some fucking shit, fucking weird cunt, dumb Asians, fucking hell. And yeah, that's the last I'll see of her, that's for sure. But yeah, it was funniest fucking story. Like, this made me want to get back into YouTube because I just forgot about it. I just had too much shit to do, believe it or not. But yeah, mainly because of like COD 4 and shit, fucking, like, and I can't record and I got no ideas of what to make videos about, so yeah, fucking end my life. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that story. Thanks for watching. If you've made it through, a like is always appreciated. You can give me a wank if you want me to get to fucking 1 million subscribers. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later, cunts. Fuck, I'm going to sleep because I'm fucking tired and I've got work in fucking 5 hours, so yeah. Anyway, laters.
No, that's not me. Act like a waste man, that's not me. No, that's not me. Act like a waste man, that's not me. Sex in the girl, no.